Yeah, hello, good evening, and welcome to today's section. I am still your host, S.S. Samuel Chinonso, the founder of Smart School. I want to officially welcome you to today's edition. Today, we'll be discussing on different features of Smart School. We are going to discuss different features of Smart School. You are going to see it with your eyes. But before we start, let me just quickly show you a video testimonial of one of the schools that are currently using the software.
My name is Nena Anametu. I'm the proprietress Treasure School, Enugu State, Nigeria, located at 2 Awuda Crescent, Achara Layout. Our school started operation 5 years ago, and since then we have been growing in size. So a time came in our school, we were looking for to see how we can actually introduce a system. We are not anywhere in the world. Nobody knew where Treasure Nest was. You can never go online and you click on Treasure Nest, any information will come out. So actually looking for a website and looking for how we can integrate our result there. That was how I started going out looking for schools here. I discovered Smart School in Enugu here, owned by Mr. Chinonso. And since that day, it has been a beautiful experience. At Treasure Nest School, we use Smart School technology. It's all-in-one school management software that's actually impacted so much in our school. It has made result accumulation quite easy. It has also made the teachers, we have an online attendance. It has made assignments. It has even made lesson notes implementation and writing for the teachers much easier. So it's all in one software for school management that's really impacted in a positive way in our school administrative processes. Let me see, Smart School, the most beneficial for our school operation has been the results. Those days we used to have this sketchy results sheet that has it was not looking that professional, that attractive, and most of the time there were mistakes in the calculation. But with Smart School, the results are being cumulated the way it ought to be. The calculation is actually accurate, and we get our results, and the parents are really happy about it. And the fun thing about it is the photos of the children appearing with the results. That is the best. And another thing, the feature, and I love is the CBT. The CBT is really a smart, it's really a smart school process that I love because it allows you to actually time the question for the children. And I like the way it actually shuffles the question for the children. So the child A has number one in number one, while the child B has number one in number three. So that is the most beneficial thing that I love about smart school technology. One thing I love about Smart School is the academic record of every child. Term to term, we keep on advancing in the record of every child at Treasure Nest School. Like last term, we have the first term grade, second term grade, and third term grade of a child. So at the end of the term, it cumulates it and gives us the average grade points of every child. And another thing that we have the record of every child, their name, their full name, the date, their birthday, their address. So it helps us when we want the record of every child. We just click on to our website and we get to see everything about the child, and it's really awesome. That question. When it comes to challenges, it's always, you always find it in every aspect of our lives. We have challenges in our home, in our workplace, even in our own private life. Yes, have actually seen challenges using the software, but the good thing about it is that it's just a one call away. Once any of those challenges come, you just call Mr. Chino. So it's there to attend to you 24/7. Even at night, there was a time I had issues with actually with the results implementation, and I had to call him around 10 o'clock. He picked up. We were able to resolve it before morning. So when it comes to challenges, yes, I've seen challenges, but it's something that with smart school technology, you don't really have much challenges because they are always a one click away to solve our problem with the IT. Teachers and parents relationship, has it improved with smart school? Yes, it has really improved. Our parents are happy. They can actually communicate straight with the class teachers of their pupils of the school. Then and we always receive very positive feedback. The most important thing is the parents, they always find it intriguing to see the results with their children's picture. It's like it's a personalized experience. You know, this is my child's result because the picture is there. I'm seeing my child there. So that is one beautiful thing that Smart School, all-in-one school management software has done for us. When it comes to time saving and specific cost using Smart School, it has really saved us so much headache in wrong implementation of results. It has even saved us costs and time in terms of we are going to have to keep on erasing and trying to reprint results, and then you're not getting the cumulative point average. So it has really helped us. It makes it so easy that all our children record are being kept in our database using our cloud, the school cloud. So we have our results. Even in next 10 years, a parent can come into school to ask for their child's result. We still produce it. So with Smart School, you are sure of getting everything that you need for your child. Smart School is user friendly. We just had to go for just a training, and that training did it for us. The teachers are able to actually impute the results on their own. We don't have to keep on running helter skelter and telling them. They all have their own password, so they can, from the comfort of their home, impute the result of every child in their class, and it has actually helped unify the school. Ladies and gentlemen, schools still using the manual method of cumulative results. To me, it's a no-no in the 21st century because I'm sure when you have a file, you keep on storing information using the paperwork. It's not really advisable because anything can happen to it. But if you store whatever you have in your school in a system, in an IT, in a cloud, years to come, nothing will actually happen to it. The children result, they are actually safe, and it makes this the paperless term in school to actually take place because you don't need to keep on buying papers and trying to do a lot of the paperwork. Everything actually is inside the smart school, from teachers' record, from school record, from class record, from exams to lesson notes to everything, even to mails from the school management to the staff. Everything you need to run your school, you find it at Smart School.
Yeah, hello, good evening. Good evening, everybody, and I trust you all have had a lovely day. All right, welcome to today's section. Just like we trust yesterday, that we'll be going to explain everything you need to know about the school software and also unveil our anniversary promo package for you. All right, so as usual, please introduce yourself in the comment section where you are joining us from. If you can hear me correctly, you can also indicate in the comment section that you can hear me. Should in case that there is a bridge in communication that you can't hear me, please also notify in the comment section. So welcome to Smart School Growth Academy. The idea is very simple about smart school growth. Is where we train school owners, teachers, all the educators on things they need to know in order to effectively manage their school. That is what Smart School Growth Academy is all about. We talk about technology, we talk about teaching method, we talk about school growth, talk about population growth, talk about a whole lot of things about school growth. School growth deals with different areas of our life, whether in population, in branding, in our knowledge, the knowledge wise, that's intellect, what you know and what you ought to know. So smart school growth deals with all of this. So today we'll be discussing mainly about the software, smart school software. Yesterday we talked about ways school spends money on and ways to reduce your running cost. I don't know if any of you sat down to check where you spend a whole lot of money on, which I talked on yesterday. If you do, please drop it in the comment section. Say yes, I did it. Was it high? Was the method? What was your figure? Was it high? Have you checked the alternative? Is it less costly? Let me see your comments in the comment section if you did the assignment or what I said yesterday. So, welcome to Smart School Growth Academy. Welcome to day two of this event. Welcome to day two of this event. Welcome to day two of this event. And just like I've said before, we'll be demonstrating today how Smart School management software works. So yesterday I said I'm going to drop a poll on on the WhatsApp group for you people to select the one that you would like us to discuss on. And I listed admission process, CBT exam, result computation, fee management. And I think from what I have here, from the statistics that I have here, admission process, a lot of people demanded for that. Up to 15 of you demanded to know how the admission process is working. And another one is the fee management, how to manage your fees. And the next one is CBT, no, result computation. Result computation is the next one, and the other one is CBT exam. And the last but not the least is the attendance, how the attendance works. So, but others selected others, but they didn't mention what they want me to explain on. So, welcome to Smart School Growth Academy. From what you have requested, we are going to take our time to explain everything. So in case you are watching this as a replay or as a rebroadcast, you can sign up for a quick demo for your school. If you want us to teach your school specifically, you want us to show you how the software works, want us to show you how the software works, so you can use the link that is on the screen to request for a demo specifically for your school. We come one on one, we discuss everything, we show you anything you want to know only for your school. But for now, we are going to we are dealing with a large audience. So your school might have a specific need that you want me to the link on the comment on the screen. That is www.smartschool.sch.ng/demo. You can use the link to book a demo for us to um, train you or show you how the software works for your school. All right, so that's what we have for today. And for today, we will also be looking at, just like what I listed before, talking about the admission process, how students apply for admission, how students check if they have been admitted, how schools accept or reject admission. This is what we are going to discuss today on the admission process. And these are the three fundamental things about the admission. You apply, the schools you apply, the school accept or reject, and the student also check if they have been approved, accepted or rejected, or if the admission is in progress, depending. So we are going to look into three of these. And the next thing we are going to look on is result computation, how the result computation works, how to input student scores, how to access the class tabulation sheet. I forgot today again. Tabulation sheet. That thing you used to do to calculate student result by Foolscap sheet, the system does everything for you. So we are going to show you how the tabulation sheet is, and also how to access the student result as the admin, as a parent, or as a student. Either of these, how you can see it, and you can also see how our result sheet looks like. Then the number three thing is, or the next thing we're going to look on is the fee management. We're going to look at the fee management, how to upload fee types. Schools have their own different fee payment. You have the uniform fee, you have the book fee, you have the tuition fee, you have the party fee, graduation. You have many fees. So the system allows you to do all these things. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and also how to issue out invoice. Okay, in a term you pay to send or to pay certain amount. No audio. Oh, hold on. Hello, hello. I don't know if you can hear me now. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? 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 Okay. Can you hear me now? I believe you all can hear me. Can you hear me now? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Were you hearing me from beginning or just now you started hearing me? Let me know if I will repeat. Is it just now that you started hearing me or you have been hearing me before? I want to know. Have you been hearing me or is it just now? Let's respond. Let's respond. Okay, from beginning, from beginning. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, I'm talking on fee management, how to upload fee, school fees, different fees, how to use invoice, how to make fee payments, whether online, different schools have their own um, plan or the way they operate. Some school would like to collect fee payments through online platform. Some school we also like to use the conventional method of fee collection. That is, give me cash and let me upload on the dashboard. It also works like that on the software. You can put on cash, you can use transfer, you can use any method and so on. And also how to access the fee report. I talked about. Oh, I don't know if you want to follow again. Dan said from beginning, you are saying now. All right, let me just continue. Let me just continue. Maybe your volume is low. Check your volume. Upload and increase your volume because I believe that from what I have here, my signal is high. My signal is high. My audio signal is high. Everything is working perfectly from my side. Okay, how to access fee payments. Then we are also going to look on attendance, look at attendance management, how to take student attendance, how to take staff attendance, and also how to access attendance reports, how to access attendance reports. So different software, our software takes both students and staff to know when your staff comes to school and so on. And we also have many other features, which I'm also going to show you a quick demo of it. And if there we have a lot of time, I'm also going to explain the CBT computer-based exam, how it works, how the CPT question bank works. We have the system has a question bank where you can upload your questions and you can reuse it, term in, term out. You just reshuffle the question and the students won't know instead of repeating question, and so on. Then number two, we are going to learn on how to set up test or exam. So different schools make use of the CBT exam for different reasons. Some school would like to use it to take tests, let me say CA1, CA2, and so on. They'll just use it to take the CA1 and CA2 test. And also, I'm going to show you how um, the student dashboard looks like when they are taking the exam. So this is what we are going to be looking at um, for on this section. Then during the overview, I'm going to show you a quick overview of the software. And if there is any feature that I didn't list, the one that I just listed now is what we are going to dominate more on. But if there are other features you would like me to explain that I showed you on the platform that you want me to show you or demonstrate again, you can drop it on the comment section once you see or notice any of that is not on the list on what I'm going to show you in this section. Then many of you have been asking me what does it cost to use the Smart School software. I'm going to repeat this on different occasions. Let me just start here on the beginning. What does it cost to use Smart School software? Smart School software is very, very cheap than any other school management software, and it offers you a comprehensive features that other software didn't give you, doesn't give you, or doesn't offer you. To make use of Smart School software, you first of all make an initial payment of 15,000 naira to make use of Smart School software. That's the registration fee is 15,000 naira. I could recall last um, during January when we did our beginning of the year sales or something like that. It was I think 10,000 naira, and now we are is currently on 15,000 naira. But this is the normal fee. Normally, registration fee is 15,000 naira, and it's one-off payment. You don't pay it again. That is just a one-off payment. But due to our anniversary, we are going to slash off 20% from um, the registration fee. Due to our anniversary, we are slashing off 15,000. Instead, we are giving you 20% discount. That is to donate to the node's 2 years anniversary. So we are slashing off 20% from the registration fee. So if you are fast enough, you can grab the offer while it lasts. You can make the payment of 12,000 naira instead of 15,000. And that is three, yes, 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira off. Then we have a terminal subscription of um, 500 naira per student, and we have that's the standard plan. We have another one, the pro plan, which is 1,000 naira per student per term. Each plan has its own features. The standard plan have its own features, and the pro plan also have its own features. And the payment deadline is going to end. I'm going to announce it on the group. I'm going to announce it on the group. So let's calm down. The termly subscription has the two phases, the standard plan and the pro plan. The standard plan is 500 naira and the pro plan is 1,000 naira. The difference between two of them are the features, which I'm also going to show you the features. Then if your school has more than 100 students, or if your school reaches a threshold of 100 students and you decide to select the pro plan, which is the 1,000 naira offer, sorry, there's a mistake. It should be 30% discount. We're offering you 30% discount if you are selecting the 1,000 naira plan and you have 100 students and above. So we are giving you 30% discount instead of 20% that you can see on my screen. Then to make your payments, you can copy out the account details on the screen and make payments, which I'm also going to share on the WhatsApp group. So what I mean by 30% discount, let's assume that your school has 100 students and you are selecting the 1,000 naira plan, which means you are supposed to pay 100,000 naira per term to use the pro plan. To use the pro plan, but due to our 30% discount, excuse me, due to our 30% discount, we are offering you, we are not going to pay the 100,000 naira in full. Instead, you are going to pay 70,000. Instead of paying 100, you are paying 70,000. That is, we are giving you 30,000 naira discount if your school has more than 100 students. If your school has 200 students, we are still going to offer you the 30% discount, and this offer ends soon. This offer ends soon. Then these the account details. These the account details. And before we move over to let's demonstrate, I would like to show you the different features of the Pro plan and the Easy plan. To do that, I'm going to share my screen to our official website. And if you can't hear me once I switch to the school website, if you can't hear me, please also indicate in the comment section that you can't hear me. Hold on. Smart school, share audio. All right. Not this. Um, Let me share my screen. Yes, this is it. All right. I believe you can hear me from um you can see my screen here. So this is our official website. So this is our official website, and we customer service is always available. You can come to our live channel and chat with us. Just select, is it the customer service, is it the building, is it the general, then we do that. So let me just show you what I want to show you. This is our website. Get started. And okay, this is it. I believe you can see my screen. I believe you can see my screen properly. Okay, we have the standard plan and we have the pro plan. The standard plan is 500 naira and it's per student and it's per term. You are going to have a free website. You are going to have access to the result management. You are going to have access to the parent portal. You are also going to have access to the student portal and the staff portal. You are going to have access to all the portals, and you are going to have access to the ID card management portal, where you can automatically generate the student ID card. Then you can generate the student ID card, and you also have the visual class. If you want to host a visual card class inside the software instead of going outside, you can host a visual class. You make use of the Google Meet is integrated in the software already. Then you also have access to the attendance management portal. So this is what you are going to access from the standard plan. While on the basic plan, we are going to have access to the CBT. We are going to have access to everything that is in the standard plan, and also have access to everything that is in the pro plan. And the payment is 1,000 naira per student, and we are going to have access to all the features of the software, even the one that is here, even the one that is not here. You're also going to have access to all of them. You're going to have access to the CBT. You also have access to the library management. You're also going to have access to the asset management, the inventories, and we are working on the learning management software. Probably before the next academic session that is coming up on September, the learning management portal is going to come up, because we already have a prototype of it, but we want to put some features in it and release it. Then if you decide to make payments in 3 terms, if you decide to make payments in 3 terms, this is what you are going to pay. Normally, if you are paying 500 times 3, that is 1,005, but you are paying in 3 terms, you are going to pay 1,300. You're going to pay 1,300. If you are paying for names, you have 100 students, you're going to pay for 100 students once. You're going to calculate it by 1,300 instead of 1,500. And this one, if you are paying 1,000 every term, that is 3,000 naira per academic section. And but if you are paying three of them once, you are going to pay 2,500. You pay it once per student, per any of the students you want to sign up for. All right, this is everything you need to know. And we also have a, a tutorial on how it works. Is it how it works or how it works? Which one? Mm, Let me access it. Okay, we also have a tutorial. If you are asking how am I going to access tutorial, the trainings, so we have already made tutorials for you from the quick demo, and also how to stay safe, to avoid being hacked on the internet. We also have a tip for you how to add class, how to ask teachers, subjects, sections, everything you need to know how to operate your school software. We have a video already waiting for you, and we also have our customer service that I'm always available on WhatsApp, and also many other persons that are also available on WhatsApp to attend with your question. All right, to get started, you can make payment, and once you make payment, you can come over to our website and click on Get Started and fill up the form. This is where we are going to ascertain your school details, everything about your school. And if you want to request for a demo, you can click on the demo. You can see the demo. You can click on the demo and book a free demo. You have the demo. Just click on accept all. You can see the days that are available. You are working from Monday to Friday on a specific time. You are working on Monday to Friday on a specific time. So this is it for this our website. Um, I don't know if you have any question from what I just said. If you have any question, you can drop it on the comment section, or you can chat me up on WhatsApp, or send it on the WhatsApp group. All right, this is the account number again. Then next on, I'm going to show you a quick overview of schools websites. One of the schools, two schools that are I'm going to show you two schools websites now, so that you see how it looks. You are going to design your school website for free. You are not going to pay any other payment except the normal fee you are paying. That is the 500 or the 1,000 naira termly fee. That's the only fee I'm making. You are going to design it. We are going to send you a template. You select your template. We design everything. Provide us with your details. Provide us with basic things we need to know about your school. Then our graphic design team will move on to design it. So let me quickly share one of the um, schools websites. I'm going to start first with the Treasure Nest School. I'm going to start off with the Treasure Nest School, and I believe you can see my screen. I believe you can see my screen. So this is how the school's website looks like. This is how the school website looks like. This is how the school website looks like. You have the home screen. You can apply for admission depending on the template you select. You can see we design everything. This school currently have 180 students that are using the software, and 27 teachers that are currently using the software. You can see requests for in admission process and so on. You can see the school gallery. You can view it. You can view it. You can also decide to download. Depending, you can also decide to load everything on the school gallery. If you want to build your email list, this is one of the school's website. This is one of the school's website. And let me just show you the admission. The admission, I'm going to come over to that later. And let's go to the teacher section. If you want, oh, it's not active. It's currently not active. The school decided to lock it off. All right. So let me also share one of the school website, that is the Royal View Academy, Lagos State. Royal View Academy, Lagos State. Let me share their school website. I think yes, this is it. This is it. Royal View Academy. This is their school's website. Let me just refresh the page so that you see how it loads. See how it loads. Everything loads seamlessly and very sharp. Depending on the template you select, that's what you are going to give you. You can see the template they selected. If you turn it over, you can see, depending on what you want. You can see about Royal View Academy. You can see what the parents are saying, the testimonial, and different features of the school. They have safe environment, qualified teachers, educational activities, infant class, and so on. Then they are one of the service. Some of the services they are offering. They are offering the daycare. They are offering the summer class, the infancy, the class, the activities, and so on and so forth. So this is their school's website. And currently they have, let me know how many students they have. They have 12 teachers and they have 99 parents and they have 102 students currently on their school. In their school, you can view all the gallery. Let's just view this one. You can see the school gallery is showing. What do you think about these features? Let me see, you're starting off next academic session and your school's website is ready. The pictures that you have been saving on your phone, you just upload everything on the school website and boom, show it to the parent. And also you can see enroll today, enroll. You can see contact us, the school email address, the school phone number. You can also send out and fill up this message to send to the school owner. You can see below it Royal View Academy powered by Smart School. You can see it on the screen on the last section. You can see it. I believe you can see it. All right, this is it on the school's website. This is it on the school's website. So, what do you think about it? What do you think about it? So, this is the account number again. If you want to make your payment, this is the account details. This is the account details. So, we are going to demonstrate how Smart School works. How Smart School works. So, I'm going to also move over to my screen. I'm going to move over to my screen so I should be seeing it. So this is it. Thank you for staying put. All right. So first of all, we are going to talk about the admission processes. The admission process demands that you log to the website as a student, log into the website, you fill up your details, you submit, then you check if you have been accepted or if you have not been accepted. So that is what we are going to be doing now. Let me close up these um, slides. Let me close up this website. Um, so the demo we are going to be using, we are going to be making use of um, the official demo platform of Smart School. The official demo platform of Smart School. So let me share the link. Let me share the screen, my screen. Let me share demo. Yes. Okay. Hold on, let me set it up. Present share screen. All right, I believe you can hear me and you can also see my screen. So this is the demo platform of Smart School. This is the demo platform of Smart School. We are talking about the admission process. So let me know if it's possible. Okay. We are talking about the admission process. Let me go back. Okay, the admission process. How student applies for admission. So once let me share my screen. How to apply for admission. So if the student visit the school's website, they'll see the menu, home, about, and so on and so forth. They should look for admission. Once they click on admission, it's going to land them on the admission page. It's going to land them on the admission page. You can see the first section is admission ID and phone number. If you want to check if you have been admitted or not, if you have been admitted or not. So let's fill out the details. Let me say my name is Eze Samuel. Eze, like it like this. Eze Samuel Chinos. Let me just use the populate field. My name is Eze Samuel Chinos. So, and which class do I want to apply? We have the nursery class, we have the kindergarten, we have primary 1 to primary 5. You can see it here depending on what your school have. So I want to apply for which class am I going to apply now? Let me apply for primary 1. Let me apply for primary 1. Then the date of birth, the student have to fill up his or her date of birth. You fill up today. Then the religion, are you an Islam or are you a Christian? That's Christian, like Christian. And you also fill out your phone number. Also, the student have to be very observant of everything they are filling on the screen. Their phone number, how it appears, their name, how it appears, just like you're filling up your jam form. Just like you're filling up your jam form. So be very, very observant of whatever you are filling up. Then the first option here is the photo upload image, the student's passport. So let me click on browse. Then let me select the passport. Select the passport. You can see my passport. There's a limited number of space or megabytes of the passport, so the students have to compress their passport in order for it to fit the system. If you upload the one that is very, very big, the system is going to show you an error message that the file upload is large. Then the document, let me just close it. Then the document, different school have different admission requirements. So school will require the details, admission details, and so on and so forth. So the student can download your admission document and fill up the document online. That's downloading Microsoft document and fill up the space on the Microsoft document and come over here to the document section and click on browse. Let me say Samuel's admission letter. I will also upload it. Um, then once the student is done filling up the form, then I'll click on apply. Let's wait. Okay, you can see it on the screen. The students have applied for admission. You can see the student photo, the photo the student uploaded, the admission ID. Then what the student needs to do is either you print this or you copy out your admission ID, just like you applied for JAM. You need to print out your proof of application online. So let me just copy out this thing. Then my phone number, I also need it. I'll also copy out that. And this is all you need. Then let me refresh the page again so it will take me off from here. I believe you are following. If you are following, please drop something on the comment section saying that I'm following. So, so now the students have applied for admission. Then what next? Let me speak more on. Let me add this. I have shown you how students apply for admission. Then let's now move to the next section. How students check if they have been admitted or not. Remember, the students have applied for admission. What the student is expected to be seen on his or her platform is pending or waiting, either of these. So let me also show that on the platform. Remember, I copied out the admission ID and also copied out the phone number. So let me just paste the admission ID here. You input the admission ID, you put it here and click on get report. You can see from here admission status is currently on pending. Which means the students have not yet been admitted. The students have not yet been admitted. Okay, then let me log into the portal as the admin or as the school owner to accept or reject the admission. Let me click on login and click on this. I am not a robot. Unfortunately, I'm not a robot. I'm a human being. So let me select everything that is required. If your school doesn't need this, verify if you're a human or not. You can also notify us so that we can remove it. Easy peasy. All right, this is the dashboard or smart school software. We have a comprehensive tutorial on how everything works, but let's stick with what we have for today. This is where you see the number of students in the school, number of parents, number of teachers, number of subjects in the school, and also the income and expenses. You can also see the student or the profile. My name is S.A. Samuel Chinosa. I'm the super admin. You can see the attendance statistics. You can see notice here. You can see number of persons that visited the website. You can see it. And if you have any event, it's also going to show on the calendar section. But what we are discussing on is the admission. Your school must not have a computer to operate. You can make use of your phone. You can make use of your phone. Can make use of your phone. Most of the tutorials we have on our website are mostly demonstrated using mobile phone. So either mobile phone or computer, anyone you like, you can make use of it. Is mobile friendly. Is mobile friendly. All right. So this is it. Now let me show you the admission portal. So to accept or reject admission, you can scroll over to the online admission. There are a whole lot of things here. You have the student, you have the media, you have the payroll, you have the assets, you have the Google Meet, you have the library, you have the transport, you have the hostel, you have the accounting, you have the announcement, the notice, the event, the holiday, and so on and so forth. But let's move to the online admission. You also have the visitors information. If somebody is coming inside your school, you want to capture the person face, who are you visiting, what time, and so on. You can also use the visitors information. But let's move to the online admission. Click on online admission. Then here you have to select the class you want to accept or reject. Remember, I applied for admission for class primary one. So I'm going to click on primary one. Here you can see different persons. Let me say I intentionally did this number one and number two. So here you can see the student's name, you can see the gender, you can see everything, status, and so on. The document the student uploaded, you can download it from here as a sub document for your school. Then to approve, you can view the student data. Let's click on view. Let's take it a step at a time. What data does the student submitted? You can see the admission ID is 00002, the date of birth and so on. But this is not the one that um, we applied now. Let me also go back and select the next student. Okay, this is the one with 003. Okay, we selected 003. So here now, once you view it, you can print out this, you can download it as a PDF, you can approve. Let me change it to awaiting. This thing can be undo. Click on OK. You can see success. Remember before it was on pending. It was on pending, but now I changed it to waiting. Let me log in. Um, Let me log out. Hello, hello, hello. So sorry, I was disconnected. I was disconnected. Hello, can you hear me? So sorry, I was disconnected due to network. I was disconnected. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? All right, thank you very much. Thank you for your response. I appreciate it. All right, so I was showing what just happened. Thank you, thank you. All right, give me a few minutes. Let me set up um, the web page that we are working on. So what I was trying to do was to log out and check the admission status of the student. That was what I was working on before I was disconnected. So um, change this off. Close this. Yes, that was what I was working on to check the admission status of the student. So let me quickly do that. Let me share my screen and this. All right. So just like the student applied for admission initially, he went to the admission section. So to check your admission status, you also go back to the admission portal. Then you input the admission ID, include the admission ID, and also include your phone number and click on get results. And see waiting. You can see waiting just like in JAM. They will tell you awaiting admission or something like that. So here it's showing awaiting. Before it, it was on pending. It was on pending. Then now it's showing waiting. Then um, let me just approve the admission now. Let me go back and log in this thing again. Okay, click on sign in. Let me go back to the admission section and just admit the student and this admission, online admission. Right, the same primary one. Can see waiting. Can see the different sign. This sign shows that nothing have been done on the student's account, but this one have changed. So you can see it's changed. This one is still showing that um the students have submitted. So now let's approve. You can approve here. You can um click on awaiting, or you can also decline. Just like this one is showing pending on the portal. Let me just decline this. Remember, this one is 002. Let me decline. I have declined two. Then let me approve three. Let me approve three. Then let me log. Okay, to approve three, the academic year, it will select the normal academic year, the student's name, the admission date, which is today, the date of birth, the blood group, and so on. Or you can just leave all these details, jump over to the registration number. Normally, we make use of um, alphanumeric, that is smart, or if your school is Royal V or Treasure Nest, let me say Treasure Net, Treasure TRN, TRN slash 2023 slash 00, the 001 or 002 or 003, depending. So with this now, you know that this student was admitted on 2022-2023 academic section, or you can leave it this way: 2022 slash 2023 001, anyone, so that you'll be able to know that this student came into your school on this academic year, not just 0001 and so on and so forth. So you're able to detect the academic year the students enrolled in your school. That's the same system universities are using. Then the roll number is counting the student from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can just give the students 1, or let's just give the students 10. Then and username, we advise schools to make use of the student registration number as their username, and the password to leave it at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then click on, remember the email address. Look at the email address. Let me click on approve. One funniest thing about this is once your admission is approved, you will receive an email immediately. Let me click on approve. Let's check. If it shows no error, the section, I did not select the section. You then to apply for primary one in your school. You might have section like gold, diamond, and so on. So let me just select this and click on approve. Success. You can see it on the screen. The students have been approved. Then let me wait for the email. Let me check my email address. Remember the email address that I inputted, and they will send me an email automatically. The email has landed. You can see it on the screen. Notification support, as this admission, welcome to smart school, or welcome to your school name. Let me open up the email. Let me just open up the email address apps. Let me open the email and share my screen. Let me stop this and share my email screen. Okay, you can see my email screen now. You can see I have a lot of email. So the first one is the admission. You can see it on the screen. Welcome to your school name. It's automatic. Welcome to your school name. Please log into this website and change the password as soon as possible. The website is this: your username, then your password. Once again, thank you for choosing Treasure Net School. Thank you for choosing Royal View Academy. Best wishes, and so on and so forth. Easy peasy. So that's the way to accept or reject admission. That's the way to accept or reject admission. So we have covered. Okay, let me also check the portal. Okay, I have accepted. Let me also check the portal. Stop this screen. Let me present um, the demo, the online admission. Okay, let me log out and check the student's data. Remember, it was showing waiting from awaiting. So let me copy this. The first person was 002, and his admission was declined. And click on get result. It's going to show error. If I'm it's going to show error. Let me just wait for it. So it's not popping up, which means the data is wrong. Okay. 003. Remember, it was showing um waiting to so on and so forth. So it's now on approve. Congratulations, your admission has been accepted. The student starts rejoicing. So if instead of printing result admission form, if you have a school website, just tell the student go to the website and apply. And once they apply, let them keep all the necessary documents for their own use while you have your own document. So if you want to also do the manual documentation and so forth, which is not necessary, you can just like in university, they'll tell you to print admission letter and print this and so on. You just click on print. Once you click on print, it will print out this form. If you are following on what I'm saying, type on following on the screen. If you enjoy what you just saw now, type I enjoyed everything. All right, so we are done with the admission process. We are done with the admission process. Wow, we dwell more time on this. Then let's move over to the next one, result computation process. How do students compute result? I'm going to take this one on a stroll. I'm going to take it straight. So we have a tutorial on all these things. I'm just trying to show you how everything works. And this one is also one of the most important feature that schools need. That's the result processing. So I'm going to take you, just follow me. I'm going to take you how to input the score, how to access the tabulation sheet, how to access the student's results. So let me jump back in. So let me click on login. And the login link is for everybody. The login link is for everybody, whether you're a teacher, you are a parent, you are a staff, the admin, even me sef. If I want to log into your school portal, it's still the same login link. So there's no different login link for different users. So one login link for all your staff. So instead of having multiple links for student portal, parent portal, just everything is in one place and no data is misplaced. I don't want to log into this yet. Okay, let me just copy out this for future use. We are going to be working with that link or whatever we are working on now. So let me log into my admin account and click on sign in. Click on sign in. Okay, I'm logging into my admin portal. We are working on the result computation, how to compute the student results. So I have logged in. Reason why I'm using the admin dashboard is because it allows me to do a lot of things at one place. But whatever I'm doing here is also replicatable on the teacher's account because the teacher is not going to log into the admin account to access this. So the teacher's account also has this. So to do this and everything is still the same. First of all, to input the student score, you have to make a lot of settings, setup, and so on. But we have already done that. The mark distribution, the grading from this to this, give the students this score. And also, if you recall that on the dashboard before, it was showing two students, but you have successfully added one student, so it's now showing one student. Congratulations. So let's move to that. On the academic, we have the exam comments and so on. Then move over to the mark. We have the mark distribution, and the promotion. Then what we want to do is input score. I click on mark. Let's click on mark. If you are following job that I'm following, so that I will know if we are doing it. All right. So to add mark, click on add mark. You can see add mark here. Click on add mark. Then select the class. The class you are working on is primary one. If you're a teacher, you are not going to select all these things because you can only input score to students that you are handling. So due to I'm the admin, I have access to any of the students, any of their school accounts. But if this primary one teacher wants access his or her account, what they are going to see is only primary one. You're not going to see all this. But due to I'm the admin, I can see all this. Let me select primary one, the exam. Let's make it of first semester, the section, and let's work with English. So in collecting your mark from the student, do it subject by subject. You collect English, maths, civic, and so on. This account has a lot of software, but I'm also going to just take few of them. Then once you select the subject you want to mark, click on mark. Then it's going to show you list of all the students in that class. You can see the list of all the students in that class. You can see these two students, they have been here before and have worked on their result before. But this one, let me just input the score of this student that I just added. You can see here the exam is over 60, the CA1 is 20, and the CA2 is also 20. So let me say, for instance, I want to input 70. It's not going to allow you to input more than that. So you can only input from 0 to 60. Same with this one. I can't input 23, I can't input 25, but I can input 19. I can input um 10. I can input 45. Let me just go with let me just go to 55. Can go with 55. And once you're done inputting all the student score, if you have 50 students on the dashboard, you just do it like this. And after that, click on add mark. It's going to show you a message, mark successfully added. You are done with English. Let me do with mathematics. Let me just be fast. Click on add mark. I believe you can see my screen, and I believe you are following from on what I'm doing. Mm, social study. Let me do two more ICT. So let me just click on add mark. I don't want to stress my head in generating scores now. So we have successfully added mark on the student account. Then let's check the tabulation sheet. How do you access all these things? You want to view your tabulation sheet. The system also have that. All you need to do is to scroll down to the report section. You have many reports. You have class report, you have ID card, you have the routine, you have mark sheet, and so on. So let's select the tabulation sheet. Select the tabulation sheet, then going to which class do you want to work on? Primary one, which exam, first semester, which section. You can leave the section if you want to view the tabulation sheet of, let me see, you have primary one or section A, B, C, D, and you want to view the tabulation sheet of section A, B, C, D at once, you just leave this one blank. But if you want to select only specifically for one section, let me say section B of primary one, section C of primary one, you can now select. Then once you select, if you want to view all the whole student tabulation sheet, leave this one blank, don't select anything. But if you want to select tabulation sheet of one student, you just, if you want to select the tabulation sheet of all the whole students, leave it blank. If you want for one student, then you select one student. Let me just go with all the whole classes. Get reports. Here you see it. You can see the student's name, the three students' name, their roll number. You can see English, all these things you use Fullscape to do. You can see exam, E stand for exam, C stand for CA1, CA2, and the total. You can see it there. You can see everything. Then um, there's my scroll bar. You can see everything, and you can see the student total. You can see each subject total. And you can see the cumulative CGPA and so on and so forth. Then let's select only for one student and click on get reports. I see only for one student. I see only for one student. And if you want to send to email, you click on send PDF to mail. You enter the email you want to send it to, select the subject, select the message, you click on send. If you want to download as PDF, click on download PDF. You can download PDF and it downloads. Then that is it. Then to view the student results, how does the software works with that? To view the student report, it's also on the report section, click on terminal report, have the terminal report and have the section report, that is the third term report. So on the terminal report, you click on terminal reports. The section report is comprehensive calculation of both first term, second term, and third term, everything joined together, which I know you already know. So primary one, primary exam. Then if you want to the same protocol, if you want to select for a specific, if you want to view all the whole report for all the whole students in that class, you want to print them once, or you want to do anything to them, you can, or you want to save it as PDF, anything you want to do with it. But if you want specifically for a student, you just click on select the student and click on get reports. You can see the school name will be here, the school logo will be here, the school name will also be here, the school address, the school phone number, the school email, then the student's name, the academic year, the position in class, the class third position, the registration number. You can recall when we inputted this registration number, then the class, then the section, the roll number, the group. The group is all about in science class, a student that is in science class, the art class, and so on. Then we have the examination. You can have first time, second time, third time, and so on and so forth. Then you have the terminal report. These are all the subjects. You can see exam, CA1, CA2, the total, the position, the grade, the remark. Everything is automated. This is what you are going to set for you. Which student get the first position, everything is automated. You can see everything. You can see the score we inputted English. On that, the student took the highest position. In mathematics, the student took the third position. In ICT, the student took the third position, and so on. We didn't input all this. Then the student average, you can see the student average, you can see the student class average. You can also this we didn't work on attendance. Can also the teacher can also input the um, remark, that's the comment and so on, the head teacher's comment and so on. If you want to print it out, click on print. If you want to download it as PDF, you can also download it as PDF. If you want to send it as a document to the student's email, you also click on select this, select this, select this, click on send. It will go directly to the student's email. What do you think about this feature? What do you think about this feature? Is it something that you like? Is it something that you like? What is your say on it? What is your say on it? We have less than 20 minutes to go. We have less than yes 40 minutes to go, 30 minutes to go. So what do you think about the features that we have discussed now? The admission, um, the result calculation and so on. Recall that once you are inputting the score, immediately it's generating the score. If you're inputting one, the system is very, very intelligent um, to calculate everything. If more than 1,000 student teachers can be doing it at the same time, and the system will still be functioning. What's your take on it? Is it what you like? What's your take on it? Before we move over to fee management, we are also going to flow through everything. We're also going to flow through everything at a time. You're going to upload fee type. We already have fee type, but I'm also going to show you how to issue out invoice, how to make fee payment online, and so on, how to access the fee report, and so on and so forth. What's your say? I want to see some comments. I have few persons that are streaming live with me. What is your say on the future? Is this something that your school can use? Is it something that you like? Also, remember that we are offering 20% discount on our registration fee. Instead of paying 15,000 naira, you are paying 12,000 naira for the registration fee. For the if you are selecting the pro plan and you have more than 100 students, we are also giving you 30% discount. Also giving you 30% discount. So without further ado, I think nobody is saying anything on the I like the feature is okay. I like the feature is okay. Thank you for that. I like the feature is okay. Okay, thank you very much for your response. Let's move to the fee management. How do you calculate the fee management? That one is another aspect that is under the accounting department. So let me quickly share my screen again and stay here. Um, to do that, the first number one thing we need to do is one thing we need to do is sorry. Okay, one thing we need to do is to upload the fee types. In your school, we have the school fees, we have summer lesson, have many fees. So how do you do that with the software? Just move over to the accounts department. You can see the fee types. You can click on the fee types. This is where you list out all the different fees you collect in your school. You have the book, we have the library, you have the transport, hostel, first term, second term, third term, and so on and so forth. So to add a new fee type, let's just click on add fee type, add fee type, add fee type. And once it shows, let's say, um, you have the tuition fee already. Let's just say um, E E portal. Is it monthly? Is it what the student keep on paying monthly? If it's not monthly, just deselect this, click on add fee. Okay, you can see it here, e-portal fee. Okay, it's not showing here, so I've entered page 2. Click on page 2, you can see the fee here, e-portal fee. Hope you are following e-portal fee. So we have successfully added a fee type. This is the same way you keep on doing it until you put the whole fee payment your students ought to make in a term. Then the next one is to issue out invoice to students. To issue out invoice to students. Let me say you want to issue out invoice to students on the e-portal fee. Let's click on issue out invoice. Then click on add invoice. You can see the invoices that are here. Fully paid, not paid, fully paid, not paid. You can see different notice. Let's click on add invoice. And what do our UI very good? That's the interface. Do you like the interface? Drop it on the comment section. Do you like the interface? Is what you are seeing pleasing to your eyes? You have tested. I know you have tested many softwares, and okay, you select the class, you select the students. If you just like I said before, if you want to show out the whole school or the whole class or anything, click on all students. That's for all the whole students. Let me click on all the whole students. When are you issuing out this? Today. Just click on today. I'm doing that today so that it will show when you issued out the interface. Okay, thank you for your response. It's good and flexible. I like their comments. It's good and flexible. So, which means what the video we played at the beginning of the section from one of the school owners is not forgery. It's not a mistake. So What we are showing is what we have. So now the payment status, if you are collecting payment through cash, any method, let me say students are paid for to you through cash or anyhow, you can just click on fully paid. But if you want to issue out invoice, first of all you issue out invoice. Then after doing this, not paid, then the fee type, which payment do you want to collect? You can click on here. Let me say you want to issue out on book. Let me say book fee is 50,000. Just just making use of any demo. Library fee, just making use of e-portal fee, 3,000. 3,000. You can see once I'm typing, everything is changing. Everything is changing. Once I'm typing, let me issue out 80%. You can see 80% have reduced it. Let me issue out another 80%. Let me issue out 80%. You can see total discount that I'm giving them. So let me remove this. Everything works fine. Everything works fine. So let me add another fee payment. Posted fee is, let's just work with this. Let's work with this. And lastly, the transport fee, transportation for school that are doing school bus, school that are doing school bus. So let's do that. That's one 8 point something million naira. All right. Once you are done doing that, click on add invoice. Click on add invoice. You have added invoice. You can see not paid, not paid, not paid, total fee payments of this. So now, how do you or how do the parent or the student make the payment? To do that, I have to log out from this account and log in as a student. Let me copy out this and log in as a student. I'll log into the student we gave admission. The student we gave admission. Um, you can sign in. All right, so you can see here invoice on the student account number. You have only one teacher. If you have teachers, two teachers, you can see it. How many subjects is the student offering? You can see 24. How many issues or books, anything that have been issued to the student? You can also see it. How many invoice, the student's name, the student portfolio, that is a student. You can see any notice here. If you post any notice, the student address, the student phone number, the student's email, and so on. What you're working on is fee payment. To do that, let me click on invoice. The student have to click on invoice. Then you will see the payment you are being asked to make. As a Samuel Chinonso, which class, primary one, total, discount, no discounts, any waiver, and so on and so forth. You can see not paid. You can see not paid. You can see the date that it was issued. Then you can see view. You can see make payment. You can see view payment. Let's click on view. Let's see. Let me say parent is very skeptical on to know why. Let me say your school fees payment is this. Why? Just click on view. Once you click on view, it's going to list out everything. You can see the school from the school details to the student data, the school data. Then the invoice number is #7. You can view the status not paid. You can view what comprises of all this. You can see the whole issues that you gave the student, total amount, total paid, total balance, and so on. So let me click on payment. Can view payments here, or you can still go back and click on payments. Click on payments. It will direct you to the next page. You have to make payment. You can view this. Which payment platform is available? We are making use of Paystack. Paystack is a very secure payment gateway in Nigeria, and we also integrate Stripe, PayPal, and so on. So, but for this tutorial, we are working with Nigerian schools. So, if you are outside Nigeria and you are watching this video and Paystack is not functioning in your school, don't be afraid. We have different payment platform integrated. But for this tutorial, we have Paystack. Let's click on Paystack. You can view the details. And what you need to do is this email is where the student have to input the email which the system is going to send them the receipt of payment. Let me also input my email here. Then you can view the payment. Okay, you have this. How much are you paying? Let me just copy out. Let me just be copying this. Then make full payment. The student can decide to make the amount they have, and it also reflect on the dashboard. And it also reflect on the dashboard. So I'm making complete payment. So once you are done inputting, once the student is done inputting all these costs, then you click on add payment. Remember you selected Paystack, then you making use of demo account of Paystack. You can see the name, you can see the amount. Remember this is a test. You can pay with card, you can pay with transfer, you can go to bank, you can pay with transfer, you can pay with USSD, you can pay with any amount. So let's just click on this and click on payments. Your transaction was declined due to insufficient funds in your bank account. Please try test details. Let's try this one. You can see, please enter this to show payment successful. It will redirect the student where you can see payment successful. Can view. Before this thing was showing not paid, but currently now it's showing pay stack. And I have can see I have received payment notification that I make payments. So everything works seamlessly. You can view the invoice number. The student can decide to print it out. The student can decide to do anything he or she wants to do. Instead of printing result book and fill receipt payment um, printout. So everything is here already created by Eze Samuel, and you can see the date I created it. You can see the date, and date of payment is showing on the email that we are sent to. Let's go back. Let's go back. You can see before it was showing not paid, but now it's showing fully paid. But assuming that I paid half, it's also going to show partially paid. Even if it's one kobo that you did not pay, it will show partially paid. But since I make full payment, you can see total amount that I'm required to pay. You can see the total amount that I paid. You can see everything is the same. So if you make full payment, it's going to show fully paid. If you make partial payment, it's going to show partial payment. And if you also want to view the invoice or anything, click on view invoice number 7. You can see fully paid. You can see fully paid on green. What do you think about this payment platform? Is it good? Is it what you like? How do you think integrating it in your school will be like? Then I'm also going to show you if you collect payment through cash in your school, how to also make use of the system. So immediately, I'm not going to log into this account from now. So let me log out and log in. Okay, let me log in again. I'm not logging in as a teacher, I'm logging in as an admin. What do you think about the payment portal? What do you think? Let me see your comment. What do you think about the payment portal? Is this good? Is it worth it? And how? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Okay, let me try collecting payment through cash. Let me say student paid to you through cash and want to collect the payment, want to record the payment on the account. First of all, let me go back to the accounts. Let me go to invoice and issue out an invoice. Okay, I have an invoice already. Let me do with this goodness, any of them in primary one. So all I have to do is go to global payments. Why is this unable to handle this? My network is frustrating. Or let's just go back to the invoice section and just edit it. You can view details, you can see payment, you can view payment. Let's see what it's going to show. As the admin, is going to show cash. Remember, on the student account, it was showing only pay stack, but as the school admin, you can decide to collect payment on cash or through check. Let me say you collected through cash, click on cash. Then the same thing, you pay in every penny. Pay in. Let me just decide to leave um this amount. Let's see how it works. Once you are done, click on add payment. Remember, I'm selecting cash payment successfully, and everything is done through cash. And let's go back to the invoice. Let's go back to the invoice. Remember, it was showing not paid, but now remember I did not pay. You can see balance. I made the payments of this, but this is remaining. You can see partially paid, which means it's not yet completed. This one I've not paid any, but this one I've paid partially. Then let's complete the payments. Let's complete the payments. Remember, you are the admin, so you do everything. But if it's in this, okay, I cannot be able to input anything here. Remember, I've made payments already. I've made full payment already. I cannot be able to input. Sorry, what did I press now? I cannot be able to input any figure here again. The only place that I did not make payment is here. Is here, so I can just easily copy this and paste. You can see bill is 00000. So this one is already showing 20,000. So let's select payment method. Let's select check. If your school deals with check, payment successful, you can view everything, check, balance, and so on and so forth. Let's go back to the invoice and you see, boom, fully paid. You can view it here. What do you think about the payments option? What do you think? Which one are you going for? Are you going, if you start using the software, are you going to be making use of the online payments, or you are going to make use of the cash payment? It's not easy to adapt to things, but the online payments allows the parents to make payments anywhere they are in the market, outside Nigeria, anywhere they are. They can make payment to your account and to land to your account. What do you think about the payment platform? Let me now show you how to check the reports, payment report history, and so on. Go back to the report section, everything about report this week here, and go to reports. Let's just go to fee reports. First, we have different in our class, primary one. Remember, if you don't want to select any of these, you just select get reports. All you need to do is select the class. You want to view all the whole reports on the class for the class. Click on that. If you want to select this, if you want to select a particular student, select a particular student. If you want to select a particular fee type, but if you want to view the whole fee report, you just click on get report. You can view it from here. Payment dates. You can see the name, you can see the registration number, the role, and so on. You can see the amount they have paid. You can see the amount they have paid. You can see the amount they have paid. Then let me show you another report that deals with the fee reports. Do fee reports, that is payment that are due to be paid. Let's select this and select get reports. I'm having issue here. I think my network is frustrating. It's not working, it's not going. Let's go to the account ledger. You can see the account ledger. Select account ledger. from the academic section, which academic section, this, from which date to which date. If you want to view everything from day one till the end, the income and expenses, you want to view everything, just leave this one blank. If you want to print, just like you go to bank, I want my bank statement from which date to this date, only January to this. Okay, they'll just do it. But same thing like here, select date, then click on get report. Don't know why my network is frustrating on some of these features. Okay, maybe it will show up later. Salary reports, overtime reports, student fine, transaction reports. Let me check transaction reports if it will open. Still not popping up. Still not popping up. So, what do you think about the fee payments? What do you think about the fee payments? What do you think about the fee payment? Is it something that is good? It's good. It's okay. I see that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for your response. It's good. What do you mean? Can't it show balance? What do you mean by can't it show balance? Which of the balance are you talking about? Which of the balance are you talking about? Explain. Explain more. Explain more. Can't issue balance. Which of the balance are you talking about before we move over to the next phase? So that's how the fee payment, part payment balance. It showed part payment balance. Let me show it again. Um, Go to the accounts, go to the invoice, then just part payment balance. Look at here, you can see this section now. You can see the students, you can see the student, you can see the class, you can see the total amount, you can see the discount, you can see the amount they have paid, you can see the amount you waived for them through your discount, you can see the balance, the amount they ought to pay. Okay, let me just on this, let me just reduce this. Let me just show you payments, and let me select cash, and let me select um, this, this. I'm going to click on payment. This is partial payment. And let's go back to the invoice section. Let's go back to the invoice section. You can see partially paid. You can see the amount that I have paid. You can see the amount that is remaining. So it's showing part payment amount. Can you see it now? Is this what you are requesting? You can see the amount they paid. You can see the amount that is remaining. I see the amount they paid. They have not made any amount. This is the full amount that is remaining. This is the amount they paid and they have zero bill to pay. Is this what you are requesting for? Is this what you are requesting for? Is this what you are requesting for? Let me see your comment before we move over to the next section. We are running out of time. Is this what you are requesting for? Is this what you are requesting for? Okay, how does the system reconcile cases where parents pay in their own name, not in the child's name? Remember, every parent and student have their accounts. Every parent have their accounts. If you are dealing with cash payments, if you are dealing with cash payments, you are the one, you know your parents face to face, so they give you money, go to their accounts, you input it there. But if you are dealing with online payment, it doesn't require anything from you. Whether they use their name or they borrowed money from anywhere or they use another person's ATM card, it doesn't concern you. Once they make payment, it affects on their account, it also affects on your account that they have made payment. I don't know if I cleared your question. If they don't make the payment through your name, with their name, I'm answering as a Samuel, and you know me by my name. And my parents made the payment with their own name, or go to POS and make the payment. The payment have to do with online, have to do with online, have to do with online if they are making use of any payment. But if it's cash payment, the student have to come to you face to face give you the receipt, go to the online portal and fix it. I don't know if I answered your question. All right, thank you very much for saying that you have answered your payment question on if it shows part payment balance. If it shows part payment balance. Any other question on this? Any other question on this? Before we move over to the next phase, I think we are almost running out of time. And let me also show you the receipt of payment from Paystack. It's very automated. To check my email, and also if you make payments, okay, let me just show you. Let me share my screen. Stop and present share screen. Okay, thanks. I was talking about online payments. I've answered your question. If you're talking about online payments, if they make payment through any method, it automatically reflects on the portal. So as the school owner now, you want to know if they are using online payment, you want to know the amount they paid or the name they paid with. Remember, I'm using my student my Paystack email, and the email I'm using for this is still the same. So here is test method. Let me say you're a school owner. If you receive an email as a school owner, this payment, no real money was sent to you. God, when this money is too small, 8 million, it's too small. So this payment now, this email is for you as the school owner. Let me show display all images. Okay, this email now is specifically for you with this reference ID, with this card number or the student's name, and so on and so forth. Payment from this email with this transaction email was received. I don't know if you're following. This email is for the school owner, not for the school, not for the student or the person that made the payment. This particular email is for the school owner, and this one can see receipts from, let me say, your school name, receipt from um, Smart School, receipt from Treasure Net School, receipt from Royal View School, receipt from your school name with this transaction ID. Then this receipt is for test. No real money was debited. You can see we are using a demo account for that. Smart School received your payment, that is your school name, received your payment of this amount with reference number. With this, if you have any challenge, you can contact them on their support line. So this email is for the school, is for the students. I mean to say, it's for the students. You can see receipt from the school. So why spend money on printing receipts where everything is automated? Where everything is automated. So I don't know if I have cleared your question on that. So let's move over to. I hope I have cleared your question. I've showed you how to the fee payment, the fee type, the invoice, how to make payments online and offline, how to access the fee report, and so on and so forth. So she have consented that she understood what she asked. You asked on if the system recognize those that make payments. Yes, everything is automated. Okay, I think we are on slide 6. Wow, we are very late. So the attendance management portal. The attendance management. I'm also going to rush that one now. I'm also going to rush that one and share with you how to take attendance for your teachers, for your students, and so on. So let me share my screen. I believe you can see my screen. To take attendance, you can see on the attendance module, the attendance, you have student attendance, you have teachers attendance, you have your users attendance. Let me explain. In your school, we have students and you have your teachers. Then you have your users. Users are people, let me say, your school accountant, your school driver, your school cleaner. All these non-teaching, non-academic staff are users. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. All non-academic staff are users, while teachers are academic staff. You can see them here. So let me say you want to check attendance for students, click on students, you click on add student attendance. As the school owner, I have access to all the classes, select the class. The date is automated. You can select for today, you can select for tomorrow, and so on. Take attendance. You can see present, 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 or late. You can see present, late present with excuse, late present, absent, and so on. So let's just go like this. So you are taking attendance, submit, successful. You have taken student attendance. To take this teacher's attendance is still the same method. Go to the teacher section, you click on add teacher's attendance, and the date, select Friday. Saturday is not school. You can see Saturday is not school. That's why I'm unable to select today's date. That's why the other time you can see them to click on today attendance, it will show an error. You can see it's showing an error due to in the system I've selected that Saturdays and Sunday are for what? Holiday. So the teacher cannot take attendance on holiday. Anytime you select for holiday, the teacher cannot take attendance on that date. Let's select Friday. Click on attendance. I believe you are following. Then it will show all your teachers, teacher A, present, teacher B, late with present, late, absent, present, this, late with excuse. You click on submit, successful. On users, still the same method. Click on add, and you select the dates, um, to show sales rep. Yeah, I just added that one. This can mean different things. It can be your cleaner, it can be your gate man, it can be anything. Click on present, click on submit. So we are done taking attendance for teachers, we are done taking attendance for students and users. Now, how do you see the report? We move over to the report section, look for attendance reports. You select present, you select the class, um, the dates, today's dates. Click on get reports. Don't know why this thing is just it's not showing what I want. Let me check another attendance overview reports. Let me also check that. um, Students from my one, not showing subject. I'm not taking subject attendance. Teachers, don't know what is going on, but it's not showing. Let me log in as a teacher, as a let me say log in as a teacher or any of the admin or the users. Click on this, click on sign in. Then I logged in. Another one again. Sorry. Not the admin. I want to log in as a teacher. Um, I don't know if this is working. Let's select this. Don't know if this account is working. Is incorrect. Don't know if this one is working. Let me log into. Yes, done my students. I'm logging as a teacher, as a student. To view my attendance as a parent, you can also view your child's attendance. Oh, my child came to school today. My child didn't come. Let's go to the portal. Student attendance. You can see today's date. We are on July 7th. You can see L. I don't know if you can view my screen. You can view CL. L means late. If it's LA, late with um um LE is late with excuse. NA is nil. That is nothing was done there. Can view everything from January till December. Can view everything from January to December. I think these days are weekends. These colors are weekend, holidays, and so on. So there's how the attendance works. I don't know if I have cleared you on that. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us in today's class. Um, we are moving over to the CBT and other features. For the CBT exam, I'm not going to make use of this account, this website. I'm going to share another account that everything I've already been set up, because if I want to make use of this account, it's going to take a whole lot of time for us to finish up. But what do you think about the attendance feature? What do you think about the attendance? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good for your school? Is it good for your school? The CBT, I'm going to just run a story through on it. I'm going to show you. Let me show you. What do you think about the attendance? What do you think about the attendance? Is it good? Let me present my screen. I'm going to make use of another school account that everything has already been set up. Yes, I'm going to make use of this school's account. And let me log in as the admin, super admin of the school. So this school currently has, um, let it show. This school currently has 98 students, and they have not yet uploaded their parents. They have 8 teachers, and in total they have 121 subjects. So let me walk through the CBT exam. To access the CBT exam, you scroll over to the online exam. The question bank. Let's talk about the question bank first. The question bank, look at how it looks like. You can see English. Let's just click on view. Okay, question group. Sorry, I made mistake. Question bank, made a mistake. Have the question group. The question group is where you group your question: primary one English, primary two English, primary three English, primary four English, and so on and so forth. So everything is set already. That's the question group. Then the question group level is easy, hard, advanced. Easy, hard, advanced, depending on anyone you want. Then the question bank is where it stores all your questions. It's where it stores all your questions, and it's also where you add questions. You can view this question. You can see this is a medium question. You can view it. Let's click on view. Let's click on view. You can see the right answer is this. You can see the right answer is orange. The following are primary colors except red, blue, and orange. I don't know. I don't want to set this question. So they selected orange as um, it. Then to add question to the school portal, to the CBT exam, click on add a question bank. I'm not going to do any function on this account due to it's a school account. I don't function. Um, any question, type in your question, your explanation. If you want to upload an image, you upload an image. If you want to give the student a hint, the mark, is it 10 mark, is it 3 marks, anyone, you select. The question type, is it single question, how many options, 7 options, or is it 3 options, or is it multiple answer, how many options. Multiple answer means that student can select Select dash, dash, and dash. So the student can also do that. Is it fill in the blank space, fill in the blank space, and so on. So that's easy for question. Then for online exam, to take exam, let me quickly publish no. Let me work on this. This exam that is not yet published, civic education is not yet published. Let me just click on here, click on edit. I believe you are following civic for primary 4. For primary 4. Let me just click on publish, yes, click on update. Okay, let me just access the student account. I just published an online exam for primary 4 students. Let me go to the primary 4 students account and check any of the students login details. Check any of the students login details, and okay, this is a Muslim school. So let me check this. The student username. You can see this one is SSL 2023 0074, and I believe that their password should be 1 to 5. But in order not to make mistake, I can just easily, as the school admin, you can easily restart the student account details, or the student can through the front end and request for forgotten password. But let me just restart the password through my account. Restart password. Let me say teacher or student say, hey, I have forgotten my account. So just go to your account, and sometimes you will even experience it. Somewhere I've forgotten my password. Okay, give me a few minutes. I'll log in. Which user is it? The admin or anybody? The student, and the student username. The username, you look for the student username, but I've copied it out. I select this, and the new password should be this. The new password should be this. And this reset password. You have successfully reset the student password, and let me now log out and log in as a student and take the online exam. No, this, and click on sign in. Never. Okay, teacher, one teacher subject, and so on. No invoice. Then to take online exam, click on take exam. It's going to show you this. You can see different exams that the students have not yet even taken. Let's just click on this, take exam. And I believe you can see my screen. You can still see my screen. Um, Let me set up something. Present, share screen, take exam, share. I believe you can see my screen. So it will show up this. You can see the instruction. You then have to read the instructions and click on take exam. You can see here it will start counting down the students. The student have 30 minutes to take the exam. Total time is 30 minutes and a total of 21 questions. So let's quickly answer the question. This next. Oh, I made a mistake. Let me go back. Previous. Select the one. Oh, I don't want to answer this. Clear answer. Move on. I'm just selecting anything I see. And from here, you can see the number of summary, number of questions that I've answered is automatic. Once you click on next, it will start to count up. Number of questions that I've answered, not answered, and so on. That is the question that you visited and you didn't answer anything. What do you think about the CBT? What you're seeing, is it good? Is it user friendly? What do you think we need to add? The student details are is showing on the screen at the left hand side, and the countdown is showing. What else do you think we should add on the software? What else do you think? Is it good? give us a positive response first before suggesting. So let's continue until I submit. And once you want to submit, click on finish. It's mark everything. Fair, 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 fair. The result is out. So the result is out, and from this, you can see that the students answered have a total of 21 questions to answer. Total answer 8, and total correct answer is 1. And total mark for this 21 question is 44. And total mark I obtained is 2, and the percentage is 4.2, 4.55. So the result is very poor. But you can decide that a smart school or somewhere, I don't want the result to be showing automatic, just like JAMB, they don't allow the result to show automatic. So we can also deactivate the portal from showing the result automatically. So let me share the screen back, and let's check how you can access the result from your portal as the admin or as the teacher, how you can access the report. So to access the report, move on to, let me log out. Let me log out. I'm logging again as the admin or the spa admin. Move over to reports, sorry, reports, and check online exam. Okay, before I show you the report, let me show you unique features of this. You type your questions and you print it out. Online exam reports. Let's talk on online exam question reports. Let me show you something. Let me select this. Select type the questions. I want report on this question. I just want the questions only. Click on get reports. You can see the question is arranged. You can see. You can decide to print it out or save to PDF or send to email, depending on what you want. Or you can decide to select the ORM sheet. That's a sheet that contains the correct answer to each question. You can see all of them here. That's no where the students have to fill up. Let me say your name, your role, your class, your subject, 30 minutes. Question A, you shade. Where the students have to shade the correct answer. Shade very well, shade very well. And the next one is answer sheet. Get report on answer sheet. So after the students have finished shading, the teacher have their own answer sheet. They can see. If they see that you do not shade C, you can see everything is arranged. And you can also decide to print this out. You can also decide to print it out. If you have ever marked any external exam, let me say WAEC, NECO, and so on, you find that they will give you these two documents, the answer sheet of the student, the question paper, and the ORM sheet. So, but basically, what you need is the answer sheet, the ORM sheet of the student, the one that the student submitted, and the answer sheet from the JAM of from WAEC office. So, do you think okay? That's how the school works. That's how the CBT feature works. Then let me answer few questions. Let me answer few questions. Do you think teachers can manipulate the student result sheet if non-monitored? Any way to monitor this? One of the method that schools that have been using our software have adopted is this. During just like exam, they are still writing exam, and in the next few weeks they start imputing the scores. During that inactive operation of inputting student score, let me say from week 1 to week 6 to and so on and so forth, up to the marking stage, that period is teaching and learning. That's the section. So what we do is we deactivate this teacher from imputing the score of the student. We are deactivate the student teacher from inputting the scores of the students. Then when it's time for them to input scores, let me say this week is week for inputting scores. Remember, there will be there's an urgent need for them to input the student scores. So what they need to do is input the student scores. And another way, that's what, I don't know if I'm getting your question correctly. If they are inputting the student score, I believe that every teacher have their own ethics. Every teacher have work ethics, not to increase or decrease the student scores. Thinking about that, do you go through your teacher's report sheet term after term? That's every student, you go through it. I don't know if you go through that. I don't think so. So you trust the teacher to deliver their work, to give the student the right score they need to give. So same in the CV and the online portal, you also trust them to input the correct scores. Trust them to put the correct scores, and once that is done, you inform us, or we show you on how to deactivate them from doing anything like inputting student score. This is one of the ways that schools that are using the software have adopted to minimize manipulation of scores. I don't know if I answered your question correctly. Don't know if I answered your question correctly. I'm waiting for a response. I'm waiting for a response. I'm waiting for a response. Did I answer your question correctly? So we are done with CBT exam. Okay. Say thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Then for the CBT, is there any other feature that you would like me to show you? Is there any feature that you would like me to show you? Or do you want to book a live section for your school? If you want to book a live session for your school, you can do that using the link um, below this chat and do that. Um, I think we are done with everything we need to do for today. Thank you for joining us in today's class, and I do appreciate everything. But can school owner deactivate the teachers themselves? Yes, school owners can deactivate the teachers themselves. It's very easy. Okay, let me just show you. Let me just show you. To do that, there's what we call permission. You are giving your teachers permission to do some certain things in the school portal. Why is it showing blank? Okay. There's what we call permission. You give teachers permission to impute score, you give teachers permission to take attendance, you give teachers permission to do a whole lot of things. In the software also, we have the permission section, which is accessible by the school owner only. So to do that, let me go to I'm currently on the admin account. So move over to the setting. I guess it's on the settings, not on the setting, the administrator. Go to the administrator. Look at it here. Permission. Click on the permission. You click on the row. Let me say the teacher's account. Click on the teacher's account. You can see this, everyone that is ticked. Every option here, all these blue tick are permission that you have given to the teachers to do. Like this one now, the teacher cannot add the student. The teacher cannot edit the student detail. The teacher cannot delete the student details, but they can only view the student detail. Same in the routine, same in the assignment, attendance. The teachers cannot take attendance, but they can view the attendance. Then for the mark, you have the mark section. Look at the mark section here. Once it's active, once it's on blue now, I don't know if you can see my screen. Once it's on blue, mark section. Okay, you can see it, the mark section. Once it's deactivated, the teacher cannot have access to anything concerning adding mark or anything. But if you want to allow them, pick this, let them have access to it. But there are other features. Let me say this section, this first line is for them to add, that is input. You want them to have access to the mark section, but for currently now, you don't want them to have access to adding score, but they can have access to view only. They cannot delete, they can only update. That's going to the add and so on. They can only add or update. So if this thing is tick, you are allowing them to impute score. But if this is on tick, you are not allowing them to add. So if I'm done doing all this now, I'll go down here and click on save permission. Save permission. Let me just log in as a teacher. Let me look for one of the teacher's accounts and log in as a teacher and show you what I mean. Restart the password, but which I'm sure that the password is still 12345. Go to this and go to restart password. If I'm answering your question, please say that you are following teacher. Let me restart this password to 123. Click on restart password, but don't update. And let me log out and log in as a teacher. Remember, we deactivated the teachers from inputting scores. So let me log in to that teacher's account. Let me log in to that teacher's account. So I've logged in as a teacher. You can see here, teacher. So the mark section, look at the mark. If I want to add mark, I can add mark. You can see there's nothing like add a mark here. You can see there's nothing like add a mark here, but the teacher can only view the mark. You can see. So this is the way we operate. This is the way the software works. We deactivate the mark option, and the teacher can only view the mark of the student. Or you can decide to totally deactivate this menu. You can totally deactivate this menu totally. So that's how the portal works. So we can deactivate the teacher from inputting the score from so time to so time. We can also activate them from so time to so time. So thank you for joining me today's class. You can sign up with the sum of 12,000 naira, and we set up your account within this month. If you sign up today, we set up everything this month, which we are also going to release a timetable on how the time frame depending on how you respond. But minimum, we set up accounts within 14 days, depending on how fast you are. Maximum 40 days, minimum 14 days, maximum 40 days, depending on how fast you are in providing us with details that are needed. But the portal, we set up the portal within 48 hours. And remember, we are giving you a free website, and the website you are not using website. Let me say your school name is, let me show type something. Let me say your school name is XYZ. Hold on, let me show something in this XYZ dot smart. Let me say your school name is XYZ. The domain we are going to give you is personalized. We are not going to give you XYZ. Instead, we are going to give you XYZ dot school dot ng, depending on the one you select. We are not giving you this. By this now, it will be showing your school name and also our brand website, but we want everything to be customized for you. So that's why we are giving you a full website to your school name. Your school name is XYZ, we provide you XYZ website. If your school name is WXY, we provide you with WXY. So we are offering you everything almost for free. Both the design of the website. Design of website costs around 80 to 100,000 depending on the website designer you meet, and the school portal check-in. If you are making use of different platforms for result calculation, for CBT exam, for fee management, you are paying a whole lot of fees. So, but with our software, we make payments, make use of every features together. So to access, you have seen the payment, you have seen the features that the 500 naira plan have, and you have seen the um, features that the 1000 naira plan has. So make your decision. Are you going for 500 or going for 1000? And if you have more than 100 students, we are offering you 30% discount as far as you make the payments within the specified date, which we are going to publish on the WhatsApp group at the end of this section, which we are going to publish on the WhatsApp group. This offer ends soon. So thank you for joining us in today's class. I'm still your host, Eze Samuel Chinoso. And if you have any further question or want more explanation on any of the features, you can feel free to contact us through our website or through email, or you can book a free demo. You can book a free demo for your school through our website. Thank you for joining us in today's class, and do have a lovely email and good night rest. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being active into these 2 days training. So please take action, take action, take action, take action. Don't sleep over this offer. Don't sleep over this offer. We are giving you 20% discount. We are giving you 30% discount. Sign up. If you are a new school that is still starting up, chat me up. We have a special offer for school that are starting up on September. So chat me up, or I'm going to publish everything on the WhatsApp group. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do appreciate. All right. This is where we draw the curtain to a close. See you next time.
My name is Nena Anametu. I'm the proprietress, Treasure School, Enugu State, Nigeria, located at 2 Awuda Crescent, Achara Layout. Our school started operation 5 years ago, and since then we have been growing in size. So a time came in our school, we were looking for to see how we can actually introduce a system. We are not anywhere in the world. Nobody knew where Treasure Nest was. You can never go online and you click on Treasure Nest, any information will come out. So actually looking for a website and looking for how we can integrate our result there. That was how I started going out looking for schools here. I discovered Smart School in Enugu here, owned by Mr. Chinonso. And since that day, it has been a beautiful experience. At Treasure Nest School, we use Smart School technology. It's all-in-one school management software that's actually impacted so much in our school. It has made result accumulation quite easy. It has also made the teachers, we have an online attendance. It has made assignments. It has even made lesson notes implementation and writing for the teachers much easier. So it's all in one software for school management that's really impacted in a positive way in our school administrative processes. Let me see, Smart School, the most beneficial for our school operation has been the results. those days we used to have this sketchy result sheet that has it was not looking that professional, that attractive, and most of the time there were mistakes in calculation. But with smart school, the results are being cumulated the way it ought to be. The calculation is actually accurate, and they will get our results, and the parents are really happy about it. And the fun thing about it is the photos of the children appearing with the results. That is the best. And another thing, the feature, and I love, is the CBT. The CBT is really a smart, it's really a smart school process that I love, because it allows you to actually time the question for the children, and I like the way it actually shuffles the question for the children. So the child A has number one in number one, while the child B has number one in number three. So that is the most beneficial thing that I love about smart school technology. One thing I love about smart school is the academic record of every child. Term to term, we keep on advancing in the record of every child at Treasureness School. Like last term, we have the first term grade, second term grade, and third term grade of a child. So at the end of the term, it cumulates it and gives us the average grade points of every child. And that thing that we have the record of every child, their name, their full name, the date, their birthday, their address. So it helps us when we want the record of every child. We just click on to our website and we get to see everything about the child, and it's really awesome. That question. When it comes to challenges, it's always, you always find it in every aspect of our lives. We have challenges in our home, in our workplace, even in our own private life. Yes, have actually seen challenges using the software, but the good thing about it is that it's just a one call away. Once any of those challenges come, you just call Mr. Chino. So it's there to attend to you 24/7. Even at night, there was a time I had issues with actually with the results implementation, and I had to call him around 10 o'clock. He picked up. We were able to resolve it before morning. So when it comes to challenges, yes, I've seen challenges, but it's something that with smart school technology, you don't really have much challenges, because they are always a one click away to solve our problem with the IT. Teachers and parents relationship, has it improved with smart school? Yes, it has really improved. Our parents are happy. They can actually communicate straight with the class teachers of their pupils of the school. Then and we always receive very positive feedback. The most important thing is the parents, they always find it intriguing to see the results with their children's picture. It's a personalized experience. You know, this is my child's result because the picture is there. I'm seeing my child there. So that is one beautiful thing that Smart School, all in one school management software, has done for us. When it comes to time saving and specific cost using Smart School, it has really saved us so much headache in wrong implementation of results. It has even saved us costs and time in terms of we are going to have to keep on erasing and trying to reprint results, and then you're not getting the cumulative point average. So it has really helped us. It makes it so easy that all our children record are being kept in our database using our cloud, the school cloud. So we have our results. Even in the next 10 years, a parent can come into school to ask for their child's result. We still produce it. So with Smart School, you are sure of getting everything that you need for your child. Smart School is user friendly. We just had to go for just a training, and that training did it for us. The teachers are able to actually impute the results on their own. We don't have to keep on running helter skelter and telling them. They all have their own password, so they can, from the comfort of their home, impute the results of every child in their class, and it has actually helped to unify the school. Ladies and gentlemen, schools still using the manual method of cumulative results. To me, it's a no-no in the 21st century because I'm sure when you have a file, you keep on storing information using the paperwork. It's not really advisable because anything can happen to it. But if you store whatever you have in your school in a system, in an IT, in a cloud, years to come, nothing will actually happen to it. The children result they are actually safe, and it makes this the paperless term in school to actually take place because you don't need to keep on buying papers and trying to do a lot of the paperwork. Everything actually is inside the smart school, from teachers' record, from school record, from class record, from exams to lesson notes to everything, even to mails from the school management to the staff. Everything you need to run your school, you find it at Smart School.